we just thought we'd do a little quick video on Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Hi, I'm RT Bear, and I'm a comic professional working over 30 years for Marvel, DC. You name it, I probably worked on it as far as characters: Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. And as always, we have Taylor. Say hi.
Hi, you guys. I'll be reading your chat today. We definitely want to hear your thoughts on this new Joker.
Yeah, this is crazy. I'm really mixed. I'm really mixed. So can you see this? Yeah, so it's up. So we have before and after Joaquin as the Joker, and some articles.
We were kind of reading up on this because it doesn't seem like anybody knows a whole lot about this movie. And it's looking at John Davies says it looks terrible.
We already have one review in.
So what's weird is we were reading up on this, and according to this article, the director is
It's Todd Phillips.
Yeah, Todd Phillips, and I think what movies did he work on?
Well, he did like that. What was it? Starsky and Hutch. What was his more recent? Let's see if I can find it. That was.
So I know. So he did The Hangover.
The Hangover, yeah.
Starsky. So those are both.
That's his big, I guess, most recent. Let's see where it was.
We had his whole. Oh, here's some of the. This is like, I guess, some of the confirmed information. Apparently, Joaquin's been wanting to do this movie for years.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, he did an interview with comicbook.com 3 or 4 years ago. I called my agent and said, "Why don't they want me to take on one of these characters and just make a lower budget film about it?" That's a great idea.
Yeah, a low budget Joker, I guess. Oh, is this it? Suicide? No, that's the Suicide Squad stuff. Let's see what his resume. This was not the one either. Oh, maybe we
I
deleted.
had a note. I just don't know where I put it.
Maybe it was this one. He had his resume. Anyways, Todd Phillips is a comedic. All of his movies are all comedies. So Taylor and I were just talking, like, what tone is this movie going to have? Like, is it going to be like a dark comedy?
There's the Todd Phillips info.
Okay, Todd Phillips, filmmaker, Oscar nomination, name.
Borat.
Yeah, King of, and then this is the one we read. So yes, the Todd Phillips is going to write and direct a movie in a gritty style of Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. It seems fair to be skeptical of this, which we are. Thanks for giving us permission. And for those hoping that Martin Scorsese's involvement in the Joker as a co-producer would bring, that's my big hope, is just Martin Scorsese will make it good. At least bring some crime drama expertise to the movie. I must regrettably inform you that Scorsese he's left it already last month.
That's not good.
Oh my goodness.
Because apparently, like, a lot of people have left this movie. I think Robert De Niro's casting isn't even one of the weird ones. Mark Maron is in it. Let's see who else is in this. I know the lady that played Domino.
She is so pretty.
Yes, she's in it.
Raging Bull. Man, they're just using what's his name? Robert De Niro's resume to push this thing now. I mean, Joaquin Phoenix is an amazing actor. So
he really is.
Okay, wait. Hollywood Reporter confirmed that Alec Baldwin would just be playing Bruce Wayne's father, Thomas Wayne.
Wait.
So this is a period piece. What the? Okay, because it looks like all those cars and stuff, they look like they were from the 70s in that little teaser that they had. Actually, it wasn't a teaser. It was some guy's, like, bootleg footage. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a period piece. It says the 80s. Those cars look like they were from the 70s, though.
Those didn't look like the 80s.
Lastly, casting decision could make break. Joker, emphasis letter, Hollywood conform. Alec Baldwin. Well, I guess that could be interesting. Bruce Wayne's father, Thomas Wayne. The only thing that bugs me, though, is they're bringing, like, this mythology in, but without any more context. You know, like, because the Marvel universe, when you read these things, you know how it's going to fit into a bigger universe.
Yeah.
But when these one, because I think this is just a one and done. I don't think this is supposed to tie into anything. And if you guys have any input, please, because Taylor and I are lost on this. We have no idea what this is going to be or how it's going to tie into anything. But it seems like it's
A standalone. At
yeah, it
this
seems
point.
like it's a standalone. So it's really odd that you would bring Thomas Wayne into the story unless he's really going to be a major character. But you're also relying on people's knowledge that Thomas Wayne is Bruce Wayne's dad. So
Yeah, it's a weird context without Bruce being in the movie.
unless Bruce is like a child, like a really young child in the story. But even still, it's weird to reference things that don't have a lot of context and don't have a movie that came before it or that a movie that's going to come after to help clarify.
Oh, wait a minute. It says, reporter confirmed that Alec Baldwin wouldn't just be playing Bruce Wayne's dad. So is it Alec Baldwin or Robert De Niro that's playing his dad?
It said, I thought it said Alec Baldwin. Confirms that
Okay,
Alec
Alec
Baldwin.
Baldwin.
Oh, it says wouldn't. It says wouldn't be
wouldn't
playing
just
Bruce
be
Wayne's
playing.
father. Yeah, wouldn't just be playing Bruce Wayne's father, Thomas Wayne. So wouldn't
then it also
just
says-
be playing. What does that
Because it
mean?
says, but then he'd also be a cheesy businessman. I don't think, was Thomas a cheesy businessman?
Well, apparently in this reality he is.
That's kind of a weird, like, if they're gonna villainize Batman's dad in a movie, like, while keeping the Joker as, like, a protagonist, it's gonna be really strange.
Yeah, who's the good guy in this story? As if Baldwin doing his Trump impression for 2 hours isn't concerning enough, at the fact that he'd be playing yet another iteration of a character we don't need reminding of. Yeah, that's true. Yes, it is Batman canon that Thomas Wayne and his wife are shot. And yes, that's crucial to Bruce Wayne's transformation in the Cape Crusader. Well, how many times reminded traumatic? Yeah, exactly. How many times do we need to see this?
Aaron says there's always a chance it will be good if Joaquin Phoenix is involved.
Well,
Let's
I know,
see.
but they're also saying low budget, and what is it? Todd Phillips is involved. I mean, Ballrat, or what is it? It was good.
Let me see. Every bit of news that comes out about Joker is like a Chinese finger trap for the brain because the film likely isn't done rounding out its cast, and this may just be the beginning. Maybe Parker Posey is an older Harley Quinn. Oh God, I hope not. That sounds absolutely awful.
But how would she be older though? This is a period piece.
Unless, and the thing is, like, they don't really have to age them up at all because it's not even attached to the other movies. Rising star Glenn Powell as a young pre-Commissioner Jim Gordon. Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy Brown too. Okay, so how much of this is actually true?
I think this is not going to try to tie into anything.
I tell you, it's terrible. John insists.
I know, or is Joker killing Bruce Wayne's dad? I thought that was kind of genius just for that first movie where the Joker killed the parents when he was younger. Just for a 2-hour movie, I thought it was a cool way to tie the villain to the hero, because it's always best when it's personal. And I know that was a major jump from the comic book canon, but I thought for a 2-hour movie it worked.
And he says this cast would have been awesome back in 90. What'd you say? I thought you said 96. I don't know how young. This cast would have been awesome in 1996. They're all way over the hill. I think Joaquin Phoenix in 1996 would have been really young.
And this looks like a period piece. So if Joaquin Phoenix is already as old as he is in these shots, you can tell. Let's see if we can find it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely an older guy. Then he would be like in his 60s or whatever by the time Bruce Wayne grew up and became Batman.
So he wouldn't even be really Bruce Wayne's like nemesis if he was dealing with Thomas Wayne. And like the thing is, are they making like the Joker thing more of a moniker now? Because like, well, I guess it's not attached. So they don't have to hold it to any of that.
I know, but people are going to bring that baggage to it.
Yeah.
Do you ever think, like, when you see Joaquin Phoenix and then you remember his brother from Stand By Me and stuff, and you just go,
Aw.
man, he must be angry because his brother was good looking. I'm not saying that Joaquin Phoenix isn't interesting, but he's not as good looking as his brother.
He had to work extra hard.
He had to become a good. Well, his brother was a good actor too. I can't even say that.
He was a really good
Yeah, he was
actor,
really good.
Even as a kid.
Young Indiana Jones.
Let's see. Scroll down. Let's see all the things. So apparently
Okay.
he's been wanting to do it for years, which they say that about like everybody.
Yeah, no tattoos.
You can't do the Joker because it's just you can't do that character. It's just been done. Okay, so that's a quote, which like doesn't that go for like a lot of superhero roles?
Oh, okay. They bring the suicide from the onset. And appear the Joker was pushed into production for the second. Public realized how bad Suicide Squad was, but apparently Joaquin Phoenix has always wanted to play this part. Yeah, but whatever. I want a lot of things too. Doesn't mean I get them. I want to sell 1 billion copies of Black and White.
I want to sell at least 500.
Well, at least I think we're going to do that, though, right?
You guys should click the link in the description and help us. If Joaquin gets his dream, then we deserve it
We
too.
deserve our dream. 3 or 4 years ago, I called my agent. Okay, that's just him just talking, just him talking.
Okay, we still don't know what his final appearance will be. Well, then why do they keep... Okay, this is the part that
Can I comment first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it says Batman has an extremely interesting villains gallery. Yeah, he does. But the reason his rogues gallery are interesting is because Batman's in the story.
Yeah.
If you take Batman out of the story, I don't know, are they still as interesting?
It's weird. Have you watched Gotham?
No, and I haven't watched Gotham because I got burned with Birds of Prey.
That was a very
The 2 hour or the pilot episode of Birds of Prey was kind of decent because it tied in. There was actually Batman and Catwoman in the story, but then the rest of the series was like, well, who's Batman? Who's Bruce Wayne? I don't even think she mentioned her dad. She just. I mean, she wouldn't say Bruce Wayne. It would just be my dad.
They weren't allowed.
Yeah, they probably couldn't even name drop.
Let's see.
What were you going to say?
This is the part that like drives me crazy because it says his traditional clown makeup is deliberately evocative of Cesar Romano, and I think like we kind of looked at him.
Okay, I have that.
That one.
Yeah.
That one I can agree with.
Cesar Romero. Yeah. So
yeah.
The mouth, especially this shot here.
I can see it.
I think it really does. But the thing is, I can't help. Let's find. I think we have a shot of it somewhere in the full makeup. Oh, it was. Was it? Where was it? Was it here? Google? No.
Try the last one.
Sorry, guys. There it is. Okay, so the thing is, this just looks like a Stephen King like scary clown to me. It doesn't really look like the Joker. The only thing that helps is that he's got the green hair, but with the more traditional clown makeup with the red nose and the like Harley Quinn like eye. I guess it's just one eye, right? This one.
Yeah, let's see. You know, it's weird too, like the fact that he has that Heath Ledger hair when only Heath Ledger had that hair, because the Joker as a character typically has like short, kind of like spiky up hair, right?
Yeah.
So maybe this
given the long hair, yeah.
This costume might actually be improved if he didn't have the long hair, because then he'd avoid being called a Heath Ledger clone anyway.
Yeah, but I don't know what. Let's go back to Cesar Romero. Okay, he just had a comb back. It was very stylish. Yeah.
If they really had guts, they would have Joaquin have a mustache that was just like.
But this is pretty
over.
cool. I always thought he looked a little like Picasso. Like there's some craziness going on with the hair there.
Dolly or something.
Yeah. Yeah, Salvador Dali. That's it. Yeah.
I don't know. I like the short hair actually. I think it would have been more interesting to see that again.
Yeah. Here's a lead Heath Ledger shot.
So Heath Ledger had eye makeup, but it was just black.
It's just black around the eyes. Yeah.
Wow, Caesar was a handsome man.
Yeah, it's not bad. Wait a minute, I shouldn't have commented on that. That wasn't right. Here we go. Look at this. This is just for you, Taylor. Hi, hey.
See, he looks like a Jack Napier type.
How are you? Look at this. Hey. Hi.
I see why he didn't want to get rid of the mustache.
I'm Cesar Romero. Hey. And then.
If you don't love me at my.
Oh, look at this! Look at that! That's awesome.
That's a good shot.
That's good. Yeah. Okay.
So I can see the comparison with that.
Let's go back. Okay, so we looked at that. Where were we?
very last.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, so he's got. I don't know about the nose.
Yeah, maybe it's the nose. I don't know about the red dots. Like, I guess those supposed to be eyebrows. I don't know.
But they keep saying he looks like John Wayne Gacy, and that does not look like Pogo the Clown's makeup at all. Like, I know it's like it's easy because it's like, oh, it's an evil guy that's a clown, so John Wayne Gacy. But no, I don't see that comparison. Oh, Critias is here calling for you, Art. He's excited.
Hey, Critias. Yeah, go back. Critias's book, Detective Dead.
The makeup sucks, says Critias.
I don't know, man. And it looks like I don't know if he's got jacked up teeth, but they kind of look like maybe those are dentures, because for a Hollywood guy to have those kind of teeth. So they made his teeth all irregular. I don't know. He just looks like a traditional clown that's just been on a binger. Like, he doesn't look like, I don't know, he doesn't really look like the Joker. He looks like a Joker goon.
Yeah.
He looks like a Joker, like first, what do they call those? Like right-hand man.
Everybody's saying he looks like a Nurkish cosplay.
That's funny.
He looks like a guy I'd hire for my kid's birthday party. I don't know about that.
No, yeah. Like this guy, if this guy showed up to your kid's birthday party, you should be a little alarmed, because he probably reeks of like Mad Dog 2020 or something. Yeah. So I think we kind of covered the articles.
Let's watch some of the. There's some of the footage down there.
Is it right here? Is this it?
Oh, right above. Scroll up. I think we watched it once. It's looped through.
Where is it?
Right there.
So if I just click here?
Click that play.
Click here?
Let's see if it moves.
Let's see if it
gives
does
us
it.
a new one. Oh yeah, click it again. We already watched it once, so we've got to see this.
Let me go.
Here we go. He looks like a juggalo.
But look, there's other clowns, and they had that. See, he has a clown, and so this guy had one too.
Yeah, he's wearing the purple suit there, which kind of helps. It didn't look purple to me at first. So there's a kid with the green. Yeah, they're all wearing.
Yeah, these two guys over here have the mask, and there's some people that have that paper mask or whatever too. I guess it's a plastic mask.
Yeah.
So, let's loop this again.
Let's watch. Let's see. Is Nurkish getting royalties for this?
He should be.
So that sign says. Does they?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. So there's a lot of like Joker goons.
But they're like freaked out by him coming out. It looks like.
Yeah, because I think there's a bunch of goons on that subway with him, and there's some on the platform there too. Because
they're like not real. Oh yeah, they're beating up that guy.
Yeah.
I think the sign said like kill the rich or something.
Yeah, they're being like terrorists or something.
So I guess they're doing like a political thing. Maybe they're gonna have a scene like Batman '89 where there are a bunch of clowns, says Razmaz.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I when Scorsese was involved, I gave it a lot of hope, and now I'm a little concerned that he's not involved.
That's not good.
And was it Todd Phillips? Is that his name? The director?
Yeah.
I don't think he's got a strong resume, or strong enough to pull this off.
It's interesting.
And the design overall, I'm still a little...
Let's see. I thought there was another video. Maybe not in this one.
There was a behind the scenes, like somebody filmed with their camera.
Which that seemed a little... They must have allowed that to leak, because I don't know how that would happen otherwise.
Yeah. I don't know. I want this to be good, personally.
DJ has hope in it.
Yeah, I don't wish bad on any of these movies. I want them all to be good, but I think personally what I want DC and Warner Brothers to do is I want them to create a coherent DC universe like the Marvel universe. Yeah,
let's watch some of. Do they have? Now let's click that first one.
This one here.
I think that's the teaser that we watched earlier. Oh gosh. That's horrifying. Yeah. No.
That's worse than the Joker.
Skip it.
Paint my teeth. Yeah, this was the one with the little video.
This is the teaser,
with the little
There's an Instagram video, he's smiling and it's overlaid. Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now, Denali.
Yeah, where they had the slideshow played over him.
As a concept, I think this is kind of cool, but...
Looks like an old MTV video for me.
And he says, I want Warner Brothers and DC to stop for 5 years. This looks like an interesting commercial for an indie movie that isn't the Joker.
Yeah. Oh, here's the footage.
Yeah. So this is like the first footage. So he spits on the door.
I think he probably just lost his clown job or something. He's probably got his clown stuff in that bag, right?
Yeah, that's a good observation because I was wondering what he was doing.
So then he lights up a cig, and so this is like some kind of, what is it called, the amusement mile or something?
Mile.
I don't know who would bring their kid to this place, but
Maybe that's his partner.
so maybe that was the clown school. Maybe he just failed clown school. This is his teacher.
That would be funny.
Listen, buddy. The balloon animals are a pivotal part of what we do. If you keep popping them, you're going to scare the kids. Listen, buddy. I have bigger fish to fry than clown school and balloon animals. There's no money in it. You hear me?
This is the comedy show where the owner is Robert De Niro. Denali, are you working on this movie? Great dialogue.
Oh, my dialogue? Yeah, I just wrote that. It's probably, I hope it's better than Todd Phillips's. Listen, man, I'll do whatever the hell I want. You know, you're not the boss of me. Fine, whatever. Look at these 70s cars.
People are debating whether low budget means low quality in the chat right now.
I don't think this is actual footage. I think this looks like bootleg, right, Taylor?
It has to. This would be hilarious if it was real footage. This place in the 70s. See, that's the thing, Creedy. Some people are saying the article said the 80s, but Art thought it was the 70s.
Those cars look like the 70s. Oh, really? You didn't just do that, did you? That's my nose. Without my nose, I'm nothing.
It was on the ground, and he just kept running.
You take my nose, you take my life. For some reason, I could see that one guy is having like a New York accent.
Well, they're in like a city setting.
Yeah. Listen, buddy.
And he says, do you think Joaquin Phoenix is too recognizable to take on a role like this?
No.
Seeing him just brings to mind every famous role he's ever done. I don't know about that.
Yeah, maybe his movements are like he's moving really weird, and I don't know. His attitude looks pretty unique, and he's a little older, and so they're not trying to hide that. And then the longer hair, I kind of like it. I mean, I don't see it just as Joaquin Phoenix. Oh, I'm sorry if I insulted you. Listen, you used to be funny, old man, but not anymore. Throws his nose. You used to be the king of comedy, not anymore. Oh, my nose! My nose! Well, hey, if there's any chat, we'll take some questions real quick. I just wanted to, Taylor and I we looked at this morning. We were a little concerned, and we thought we'd make a quick video for you guys. So, I don't know, do you have anything else
Somebody
to add?
had a good question.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it. I think it was, oh no, it was Razmaz. Art, who would you want to be the actors if they made a movie or series of black and white?
Oh my gosh. Okay, check this out. I don't know. Taylor probably has a better idea of current actors, but when it came out in '94, we actually had Hollywood representation for black and white in '94. And so my agent was talking with Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger.
Oh my gosh.
Like, it's kind of cool. I mean, it's not cool now when you think about it, but when you think about it in '94, you know, because they were married at the time. So I just think about the salesmanship of the whole thing, you know, a married couple. And I think Alec Baldwin would have been awesome.
A young Alec Baldwin?
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. He's a great actor. And Kim Basinger's good, but just that Whitney Sung is half Chinese and half American. So it would just be, I don't know, it would just be interesting. Maybe they could do like in Hollywood in the old days where they just kind of tape their eyes a little bit on the side.
Oh God, no. That would be horrible.
And maybe if she could, you know, if she really learned the martial arts and could do some of her own fighting, but that was still before, like a lot of the actors now do their own stunts and things. I think it lends a lot of credibility to these action heroes, but at the time they probably would have had a lot of stunt doubles and stuff, so it probably would have been cheesy. But how about you, Taylor? Can you think of anybody contemporarily?
Whitney is a hard one to cast because Whitney is, I don't know if we've like really talked about, she's biracial. She's half Asian and half, I think we said her mom was like Scottish or something. So Hollywood doesn't give a lot of roles to those people. Sorry to be so woke.
Yeah.
But John said the woman from the 100. There's a lot of female actors in the 100, so I don't know which one you're referring to. John would make a good Whitney. I don't know. She'd be the harder one to cast.
Yeah, I think what I would like to do is just do an all-out crazy talent search because, you know, no one knew who Bruce Lee was when the Green Hornet happened. And so I think it would be really exciting to find like a young, fresh face, a woman that was, you know, mixed race and could fight like crazy, do all the martial arts and all that stuff. I think that would be amazing. And it would be neat to give a new actress, you know, the limelight like that.
It's funny, Denali mentioned Moon Bloodgood, and that was somebody that I think we talked about a while back too.
Yeah.
You know who would make a good Reed and who is out of a job right now is Henry Cavill.
Oh, we talked about it. He's British too.
Yeah, he would make a great Reed.
Yeah, I just don't think about that. Just, you know, because I think Man from U.N.C.L.E. he plays a British spy, right? Or does he use an American accent?
Because the other guy's Russian, right?
Yeah. So maybe he drops the accent. But anyway, he plays a spy in that. And then he plays Superman. So I don't know. I mean, I think he would be great in it.
It would be cool to get some all new people.
Hey, what is the actor Russell Crowe? When we were trying to get this done maybe 10, 15 years ago, when we were doing the Hollywood Shuffle, Russell Crowe's name came up when Russell Crowe was, you know, a bad shut your mouth in Hollywood. Because he's a big dude and he's a really cool actor and he's got the accent. So I thought I think Russell Crowe now would, and well, one, he'd be too old, but I think he's kind of showed some chinks in his armor.
He could play Gray.
He could do a great Gray. Who would play Gray?
Ooh, besides Russell Crowe, what's like a badass older guy?
Yeah, he would have to look like he could still take care of himself.
Yeah, preferably a Brit. Although there are a lot of Brits in all these movies anyway.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, it'd be cool to have two good, you know.
Scrolling through the Facebook feed.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
ooh,
there we go.
Went up. Cool. Well, anyways, if you guys haven't seen this, tune in, come around, and pick yourself up a book. We still have 20 days, but, you know, early the better. And also, we have one tier that's sold out. I just wanted to mention. We have the 90s grab that sold out. So we have kind of the 90s grab on steroids. Where is it? Did I pass it? Yeah, it's right here.
Nice collector
So
pack.
we still have 50 left, and that has all the earlier tier, but then it has some. It has trading cards, pogs, postcards, just everything that we had kind of licensed and things from the 90s, and it's very limited. We only have 50, so once this is done, it's done. There's no more. So this is the one I think it would be good to come in early on because it'll sell out.
It's gonna run out.
Yeah, and so our first stretch goal has been met. Thank you very much for that. And then just to quickly mention the second stretch goal, which will be a square-bound book. So right now it's a staple. So staples are cool and all, but it looks more like a traditional comic book. But I think if we're going to go, we have. I don't know if we could. Let me turn. Well, can you flip around, turn on the light, Taylor?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Because I don't know if you're going to be able to see
I don't know if
this.
I can reach this light.
Yeah, just here. Hold on. I'm going to step right in front.
There we go. Okay.
Maybe you can see it a little better. It's probably more of a silhouette, but you know, like a traditional staple. And what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade the paper and we're going to upgrade the spine. So it'll have a square bound spine. And the cool thing about that for me is it represents more of a graphic novel. It seems more like a graphic novel and less of just a normal comic book. It's more dressy. And I don't know about you guys, but I put my books on a bookshelf. So the thing about a square bound spine, is you can see the name of the title of the book in the spine, so you can put it on your bookshelf and you can pull it down anytime you want. Taylor and I were talking about, because this is going to be, we're going to have 2 of these Indiegogos. So this is for the first 48 page, and then we're going to do another one for the second page. the second issue graphic novel. And the second issue is going to be 48 pages as well. But what we're thinking is what might be cool is to do a slipcase.
Yeah.
So we could do a slipcase for both issues. So like a thin slipcase that you can put volume 1 and volume 2 in. Is that the right, or would it just be 1 and 2, volume 1, volume 2? Yeah, I guess volume.
Yeah, I mean, it would just all the upgrades. Well, the particular tier we're talking about is a major upgrade to the book, and I think the one after that is a page count upgrade. So if we reach those early enough, then the book will be taken care of, and it'll be in the shape we really want it to be. So we're trying to get those early.
Yeah, because the stretch goals represent to us, if we have a little bit more cash to work with, then we can make the ultimate version of this book that we have envisioned. But with cash being what it is, it only goes so far. So based on certain stretch goals is as far as we're going to be able to go with the book. So with your help, we can actually upgrade the book and make it a lot cooler and to actually fit more of Taylor and I's original vision for the book. So 30K is extra pages. So there's going to be at least 6 to 8 pages that we already have planned. There may be more right now. We're still kind of writing it and figuring out exact page count and stuff like that. So the stretch goals, if we can get to them early enough, then we can also keep adding stretch goals to it. And the stretch goals basically in a nutshell are freebies that you guys will get. So the earlier we can keep hitting these stretch goals, the more stretch goals we can offer to you guys.
Exactly.
And the more, fun and free stuff that we can get to you. Like I said, there's a harsh reality, and money is the harsh reality. And it stinks, but with more, we can then give you more. And so that's the plan. The plan is really to sell as many or get as many of these books into your hands, which we've already sold almost 300.
We're so close.
Yeah, I'm so happy that it's just a little over a week that we've already gotten 300 of these books into your hands. So we're just really hoping to be able to continue this and get it in as many people's hands and to get you as many of these cool perks as we can before it's all said and done. Because once it's done, it's done. So if we can meet these stretch goals quick enough, then we can just keep adding them to the equation and getting more stuff for you guys. So thanks again. Thanks always for tuning in. Maybe we'll come back on this Joaquin Joker thing as more details come, because I don't know if you guys are like me and Taylor right now. We're just kind of boggled. Our minds are boggled.
It's interesting for sure.
Yeah, it's got some cool things, that they've brought up, and then they've taken them away as well. So I think the good perk right now is, or cool thing is, Joaquin Phoenix, Alec Baldwin, and what else?
Robert De Niro.
So some of the casting, and so then some of the weaker is maybe Todd Phillips.
Hence Scorsese left, which doesn't seem like
Right.
a good omen.
Exactly, that's where I was going. And then possibly the design, maybe the Joker design. But if he can transcend that with a performance, then who knows?
Yeah, to be honest, when I first saw the Heath Ledger design, I didn't think it looked that great either.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
All right, guys. So thanks. Enjoy your Sunday, and we'll talk to you soon.